Good evening. Thanks for joining us on the news at 8. Today is the 17th day in the month of February 2023. I am Grace Dorcas Unikachi. First, the major headlines. ABN joins in suit challenging CBN on Naira notes. Hoodlums responsible for May 12 disturbance, says LASMA official. Central Bank orders banks to start collecting 500 Naira and 1000 Naira notes. We'll take commercials. We'll be right back with details and many more. Stay connected.
Experience the smooth and strong feeling that consistently surpasses expectation. Leading the way in high-performance lubricants, Master Supermoto Oil is as durable as titanium.
Welcome back. Now the details. The immediate past Minister of State for Mines and Steel Development, Dr. Uche Oga, has said, contrary to reports making rounds, that he has not directed his supporters to vote for any governorship candidate in Abia State. Oga, while hosting his supporters in Umuahia on Thursday, said he has not directed his supporters on the choice of a governorship candidate to vote in the March 11 governorship election. According to the former minister, he has neither left the APC nor canvassed support for another candidate from another party. He urged his supporters to vote for APC candidates at all levels. Abia State government has joined a plaintiff in a suit challenging the Central Bank of Nigeria on withdrawal of legal tender status from the old Naira notes. This was made known on Wednesday by the Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Barrister Eze Chikamnayo, in a statement. The Central Bank of Nigeria has ordered banks to start collecting the old 500 Naira and 1000 Naira notes from the public with immediate effect. It, however, pledged the maximum amount the bank can collect at 500,000 Naira. The CBN maintained that the old currencies were no more legal tender. Governor Samuel Ortom of Benue State has declared his support for the Labour Party and presidential candidate Mr. Peter Obi, saying he possesses the character, capacity, and competence to lead the country. The governor, who made the open declaration at a town hall meeting addressed by the Labour Party presidential candidate in Makurdi, said his decision was also premised on his conviction that Mr. Obi is mentally and physically prepared for the task of getting the country working again. The Lagos State Park Management Agency LASMA May 12 branch on Friday denied that its officials were involved in the early Friday protest over the lingering scarcity of the Naira currency notes. Some hoodlums who were protesting scarcity of Naira notes were responsible for the early morning crisis that happened at the area on Friday. The chairman of May 12 branch of the agency, Mr. Adekunle Matuminu, who confirmed the protest of the news agency of Nigeria in Lagos, said some hoodlums carried out the protests before they were dispersed. Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State has faulted President Muhammadu Buhari's directive limiting the legal tender status of old Naira notes to only 200 Naira, describing it as a total disregard of the Supreme Court on the matter. He noted that the misguided actions of the Attorney General of the Federation to mislead the President into engaging in such public violation of the order of the highest court of the land shows how desperate the policy architects are to cause national chaos by showing open contempt for the judiciary. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, has asked the All Progressive Congress, APC, to take full responsibility for the chaos of the implementation of its policies, including the Naira redesign, which has unleashed hardship on Nigerians. Atiku, who made the call in a statement signed on behalf of his family and campaign in Abuja yesterday, expressed his deepest condolences to the families of those who lost their loved ones as a result of the recent upheavals in different parts of the country over the course of the last couple of days. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Usman Akali Baba, on Thursday said 404,106 personnel from various security agencies would be deployed to conduct all the conduct of the coming general elections in the country. He announced this while featuring at the ministerial media briefing organized by the Presidential Communications team at the Presidential Villa in Abuja. Kano State Governor Abdullahi Umar Ganduje has said that the Naira note redesign policy brought by President Muhammadu Buhari-led government is beyond the plot against any presidential ambition but targeted at truncating democracy. Ganduje, who spoke last Wednesday when he met with the Forum of Former Parliamentarians, Northwest Zone, who came to intimate him of their resolve to support the presidential ambition of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC. A House of Representatives member Ado Dogwa says that the Naira crunch will affect the electioneering expenses of politicians, noting that he needs 70 million naira in hard copy for the poll. He made the comment after a meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari at the Aso Rock Villa in Abuja on Thursday, in the wake of the Nigeria leader's directive to the CBN on the Naira swap. The Oba of Lagos, Rilwan Akiolu, says he bears no grudges and harbors no resentment towards the Igbos. The monarch said this in a reaction to his purported rejection of Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi's request to visit him. Speaking when the former Lagos Commissioner of Police CP Abiodun Alabi paid him courtesy visit in his palace in the company of the new Commissioner of Police Idowu Owuhunwa, Akiolu said Obi is free to visit him at his palace anytime he wishes to. While in sports, former Super Eagles midfielder Mikel Obi has opened up on how he was denied the African Football of the Year award in 2013. Despite his brilliant performance, Mikel lost out to Manchester City legend Yaya Toure for the prestigious award. Reflecting on it, Mikel, in an interview with Dubai Eye 103.8, stated that he was robbed of the award. And this brings us to the end of the news at 8. But before we go, recap our major stories. Abia joins in suit challenging CBN on Naira notes. Hoodlums responsible for my 12 disturbance, says LASMA officials. Central Bank orders banks to start collecting 500 Naira and 1,000 Naira notes. These and many more you'll find on platforms. Just log on to www.abntv.com.ng, and you can also follow us on our social media platforms being displayed on your screen. I am Grace Dorcas Ndikachi. Have a pleasant night. Rest stay safe.